Hello friends, welcome to Finance MCQ. Friends, today we will discuss the latest vacancies released by RITES Ltd. So let's start the video. Friends, RITES Ltd has released the recruitment notification on regular basis. So it means all these vacancies are permanent vacancies. So here if you see, there is a vacancy for Assistant Manager Finance. There are total 16 vacancies, out of which 8 vacancies are for unreserved category candidate and rest are all for reserved category candidate, and 6 posts are reserved for PWD category candidate on horizontal basis. So in these 16 vacancies, 6 are reserved for PWD category candidate. The maximum age limit is 32 years and all these criteria, that is your age, experience and other eligibility cutoff date, shall be as on the last date of submission of application. Now minimum qualification and experience asked. So friends, for Assistant Manager Finance, here the pay scale will be in the range of 40,000 to 1,40,000. Minimum qualification asked is either a CA or CMA, and post qualification experience asked is 2 years. And experience is defined as under the candidate should have minimum experience of 2 years in any of the following field, that is in banking, GST or income tax, accounts preparation, audit, involvement in any tendering processing or bill passing. So if you have experience in any of these fields, then you are eligible to apply. Now selection process, very important. Friends, your selection is a two-stage process. First, there will be a written test, and based on a written test, you will be called for interview. Here, the weightage for written test will be 60%, and for interview, it will be 40%. And in interview, the 40% criteria, there is a sub criteria that you will be tested on technical and professional proficiency 30%, and personality, communication, and competency 10%. So, like this, 40% will be your interview mark. Like the total will be 100% weightage will be there for your written test as well as on interview, and you need to score a minimum 50% marks by unreserved category and EWS category candidate, and 45% is to be scored by other reserved category candidate in written test, and a minimum 60% marks for unreserved category and 50% by reserved category in interview round. Then only you will be considered for empanelment or will be shortlisted, and candidate will be called for interview in 1:6, that is for one vacancy 6 candidate will be called. Now the pattern of examination is mentioned that your exam will have 125 objective type questions and the duration will be 2.5 hours, and there will not be any negative marking. So that's really a good thing. You can attempt all the questions given in the paper, and candidate belonging to PWD category candidate will be provided additional compensatory time of 50 minutes. Now nature and period of engagement. Friends, initially you will be on a probation period of 1 year, and post that you will be regularized, and after 1 year candidate will be required to clear the screening testing to confirm their service at the end of probation period, and those who fail to qualify the screen test, their probation period may be extended, but in almost all cases after 1 year you will be confirmed. And one important thing, candidate may also note that no application of an employee would be forwarded for job outside until she completes 2 years of service in the company. So it means you won't get NOC from the company for unless your 2 year service is completed, so that you can apply anywhere else. So you have to wait for 2 years if you join the company. Now remuneration, apart from your basic pay, you will be paid all other benefits of the company like DA, variable allowance, fixed allowances, performance related pay, etc. as per the company policy, and your gross package will be 14.74 lakhs. Now application fee. Friends, general and OBC category candidate are required to pay 600 plus taxes as an application fee, and other category candidate requires to pay 300 plus taxes as an application fee. And in case you are facing any difficulty during your fees payment, you can contact them at their help desk, or you can write an email to them for resolving of your query. Now how to apply? You have to apply through online mode by visiting website of the company under career section. Rest details are mentioned. You can check them in detail to know process of applying online. Now venue and time. Friends, here written test will be held in Delhi NCR region only, an interview will be communicated at the later date. Here syllabus for written test is also mentioned. So for Assistant Manager Finance, the topic are as follows. You will be asked question from accountancy. Here the question will be related to Ind AS 7, 16, 19, 23, 24, 37, 110, 115 and 116. Then they can ask question from standalone financial statement as per Schedule 3 of the Companies Act, ratio analysis, then questions from budgeting, working capital, concept and estimation, concept of cost, material, absorption, standard costing, then provisions of Companies Act related to accounts, audit and corporate governance. So only this from these three areas they are asking questions under Companies Act. Then joint venture, subsidiary companies, accounting, CARO provisions and CSR provisions. Actually this accounting area they have covered questions from audit, Companies Act, costing, etc. Then questions from English will also be there. Here the basic comprehension and basic grammar, synonymous, autonomous, error spotting, analogy, active, passive voice. Then questions from journal awareness will be asked. Then quantitative ability, basically your maths questions will be asked by them. Then basic of computers, so very easy questions from MS Office and ERP will be asked. Then questions from reasoning, so these are basically non-technical syllabus from which they will ask the questions. Here the majority of questions will be from your technical syllabus. Then questions from taxation will be there. Here the questions related to individual, corporate and international taxation. Then questions related to TDS and TCS provision, advanced tax, then GST provisions questions will be there. Then banking and treasury, companies, bank account, bank reconciliation statement, letter of credit, bank guarantees, investments of surplus fund. So basically here the important one is bank reconciliation statement and some knowledge about what is LC, bank guarantee and all those things. Then procurement and payment, some questions related to types of tender in PSU, MSME and GEM procurement. Then CVC guidelines applicable on procurement of goods and service, Government of India guidelines on approval of project and investments. Then trade receivables and trade payables. Here the questions related to payment of engineering work bills, billing and unbilling in engineering contract, collection of amount from customers, aging. So from this basic questions can be asked by them. So this is your entire syllabus for your examination. And in case you still have a doubt, you can write them at an email address mentioned here, and you have to mention all these particulars in your subject line, then it will be attended, else it won't be attended. Now important dates, friend, your online application started from 10th January 2024. Last date of submission of online application is 29th January 2024. So this is also the cutoff date for your age criteria, qualification criteria and experience criteria. Here the issue of admit card will be on 29th January. That day only they will release the admit card, and the date of written examination is 4th Feb 2024. So that's really a good thing that if they have mentioned the date of written examination in the notification itself only, so it will be on the 4th Feb. So just 20-25 days are there for your examination. Date of document scrutiny followed by interview will be either in the Feb or March 2024. So very crystal clear guidelines and dates are mentioned by them. If you are meeting the eligibility criteria, you should definitely fill up this application form and start your preparation for your examination. We at Finance MCQ will help you to cover your technical syllabus for your examination, and we will very soon launch a practice course for this examination. So thank you so much for watching this video till the end.